Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Data Toolkit. My name is Sakshi and in today's tutorial we will learn about the interview question part 13, and this question is related to the Capgemini company. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe my channel. So first question, do you use waterfall model or agile model? So you can answer, in my project we use the agile model because the requirements were constantly changing and we needed flexibility. We work in sprint and regularly review the progress with the stakeholders. However, for projects with fixed requirement, the waterfall model could also be a good choice if there is a fixed requirement. Next question, which all transformation you have used in Informatica Power Center? So whatever transformation you have used or whatever transformation you know, you can mention all the transformation. I have used the transformations such as a source qualifier, filter, aggregator, expression joiner, lookup and router. You can add more transformation. Next question, have you worked with API REST and SOAP API call on Java transformation and XML parser and XML generate web service, anything? So you can answer yes, I have worked with both REST and SOAP API call in Java transformation within Informatica. I have used the XML parser to read and process the XML data and XML generator to create the XML output. Additionally, I have integrated web services to fetch and send the data between systems, ensuring the seamless data flow in ETL process. You can give the short and simple answer always. The next question, what is the web services and how to implement it, how it works? So web services are standardized method that allow the different application to communicate and exchange data over the internet using protocols like HTTP, SOAP or REST. If you want to learn more in details about the web service transformation, you can watch my YouTube channel video. So you can see my YouTube channel Data Toolkit chapter number 26 web service transformation. So you will get all the idea about the web service transformation. The next question is, what is the difference between XML parser and XML generator? So you can see XML parser we are using to read and parse the XML data. XML generator is used to generate the data from a structure. XML parser takes the XML as the input and the XML generator is take the output. It takes the data from source or transformation. XML parser output parse data in the structure format, it is row format, and output data as an XML string in XML generator. So in XML parser used to extract and process the data from XML files. In XML generator you can use to create the XML file from structured data. In XML parser, it works with the source data and XML generator is work with the data, target data. So next question, what is the use of update strategy? So you can see the update strategy transformation in Informatica is used to define how to handle, insert, update and delete or reject operations on the record during the data processing. Next question, what is the difference between delete, drop and truncate? So delete is used to remove the rows from the table but retain the structure and allow the rollback. Drop, it delete the entire table or database including its structure and data permanently. We can't roll back. In truncate, it remove all the rows from the table quickly but keep the structure and cannot be rolled back in the most cases. Move to the next question. How do you modify check constraint? So to modify check constraint, always remember you can first drop the existing constraint and then add new one with the modify condition. You can't directly modify check constraint and you can only change like add, drop or enable and disable it. So this is the syntax. You can drop and add the constraint. So alter table name, drop, constraint and constraint name. Same you can use by using add constraint and check with the new condition. Next question, what will happen if you place an aggregator transformation right after an update strategy transformation which handle insert, update and delete operations? How will it impact the count of record being passed to the aggregator? So you can answer, the aggregator will count only the rows that are not marked for the deletion. So if any record are deleted, the count will decrease accordingly. It will not impact on any count. So next question, do you know about the session recovery strategy in Workflow Manager and why we use it? So you can answer, the session recovery strategy in Workflow Manager determine how a session should behave if it fails. You can set it to restart, continue or fail based on the error. It helps to recovering the session without rerunning everything from the start and making the process more efficient. Next question, when we use to recover tasks and recover workflow from tasks. So we can use the recover task when you want to recover a single session, and workflow tasks when you want to recover the session and continue the workflow. That time you can use the recover workflow from tasks. The next question, how we'll set up the source and target connection for new table and new database in Power Center, and what are the steps followed to create connection in Power Center. So guys, you already know how to create the connection. You can go into the workflow manager, then select the relational database and click on new to create the new connection, then select the connection type, then enter the connection detail like name, database, username, password and connection string. Then test the connection to ensure it works, and then you can save the connection. So in this way you can create the connection in the Power Center. So next is, what is the difference between SQL and PL SQL? So SQL is nothing but it is a structured query language for querying and managing data. The PL SQL is the procedure language extension for SQL and designed from programming language. SQL execute one query at a time, but PL SQL execute multiple queries and logic as a block. Non-procedural declarative, this is SQL, but it is the procedure support programming construct. SQL used to perform DML, DDL and DCL operations, and PL SQL it is used to create the program like procedure, function and trigger. Next question, how do you copy data from table A to table B when both tables have the same structure? So you can simply use the insert command, insert into table B, select from table A. For example, insert into employee 2, select start from employee if there is already employee table is available or the second table is available. Next question, how to create same table structure to the new table. So if you want to create only the table structure of the existing table, then you can simply use create table name as select start from employee where 1 is equal to 2. So it will give you only the structure of the table. And if you want the with the record, then only you don't need to write the where 1 is equal to 2. Simply write create table name as select start from employee. So it will take all the records from the existing table. So this is all about the interview question, guys. If you feel this video is informative, please like, comment and share my video. Thank you.